External Affairs Minister Jaishankar meeting China counterpart Wang. Big news coming in. Differences between India and China should not become a dispute, nor should competition turn into a conflict. External Affairs Minister of the country, in meeting with Wang, has said, I quote him here, it is essential that restrictive trade measures and roadblocks are avoided. Measures toward normalizing people-to-people exchange can certainly foster mutually beneficial cooperation. Mutual respect, interest, sensitivity should be the basis to handle India-China relationship, is what the External Affairs Minister has said, asking for stable and constructive Sino-India ties. And also reflective of how once we manage to achieve it, it will not just be about the subcontinent or even Asia, but for the world as well. And that Jaishankar on India-China ties has said, it is a result of resolution of friction along border and ability to maintain peace and tranquility. My colleague from India Today Global, Pranay Upadhyay, joins me for the latest on that. Pranay, this is going to be interesting. If I'm correct, is this the first meeting that comes in after the Galwan clash? Have there been other meetings of this level? And how significant is this one?
Pooja, indeed, it's the first meeting happening on the Chinese soil post-Galwan. Within the last 5 years, Indian and Chinese foreign minister did meet at various locations with various, forums. But this meeting happening in China for the first time post-Galwan. And what marks this visit? EAM Dr. Jaishankar is visiting China for the SCO, Shanghai Cooperation Organization meeting, but the bilateral meeting did take place between the two leaders, where the External Affairs Minister did mention a point that India want to have friendly relation with China, but to have a good and a friendly relation and constructive relationship with China, it is important to have peace and tranquility on the border. You would recall, Pooja, that recently NSA Ajit Doval did go to China for the SCO meeting. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh also went to China and had meeting with his Chinese counterpart, and even in that meeting India expressed the intention that we want to have a good relation with China, but for that it is important to maintain the peace and tranquility on the border. And if you see, External Affairs Minister Dr. Jaishankar did reiterate the same point, which was mentioned by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in his meeting with his with the Chinese President Xi Jinping, that differences should not become dispute, and to solve the pending issues of history, it is important to maintain the peace and tranquility on the border, because the border remains an important factor in India-China issue. So clearly, this meeting is happening at a time when India and China are trying to bring back the relationship, to reduce the tension on line of actual control. And besides that, in the broad contours of what is happening in terms of the Tibet and in terms of Dalai Lama as well.